What's going on, YouTube? This is your boy Shola. I'm coming back to you again. All right, so I was thinking about this topic of multi-family units versus single-family residence or single-family homes, right? Which one should you invest in? Should you invest in a single-family house, or should you invest in a two-unit, triple units, four units? Apartment complexes. Which one should you invest in? I think so. Everybody has different opinions, right? And everybody has a different reasons why you should invest in a multifamily house. You have Grant Cardone, right? Grant Cardone said, Grant Cardone said it has to be 12 units or more. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. And somebody says it has to be 4 units or more, right? And somebody says no, I want my single family house. So what do I think? I think this is one of those situations where I'm gonna stay away from opinions. Personally, for me, the more units the better, right? If you can get 4 units, please go for it. If you can get 50 units, if you have the money power to do it, go for it. If you can get 100 units, 200 units, go for it, all right? But then it's not that easy to get 200 units. You get what I mean? To get 200 units, if you don't have that money power, that means you have to set up this, you have your FCC, is that FCC? Yeah, you have to be FCC compliant. You possibly have to bring a lot of investors together, right? There's a lot of legal steps that you have to take, right? And it's not cheap, right? So ultimately, that's where you want to be, right? Ultimately, that's where we want to be, where we have a lot of investors, where we can raise money, where we can raise private funding, where we can buy 200 units, 300 units, 5,000 units, all right? But there's a lot that goes into that. You get what I mean? There's a lot that goes into that. So not everybody can do that right away, right? It's going to take a while to get there. You get what I mean? So maybe 20 units, right? Maybe 20 units and above. Maybe that will be easier for some people to do. So ultimately, you gotta understand where you are, right? There's no point in giving too much opinion if you can't do it anyway, right? You have to know where you are in your journey, right? What can I afford right now? Can I afford 2 family? Can I afford 3 family? Can I afford 4 family house, right? Go for that, right? There are some people that says, you know what, no, I just want to invest in 1 family house. I want to invest in a single family residence. Why? Because you get a tenant, and your tenant take ownership of it, and your tenant your tenants are more liable to stay in that house, right? Your tenants most likely want to stay there. They're gonna take it. They're gonna treat it like their house, right? And they tend to the long term, right? That's what some people say. So they invest in single family house, and they're okay with $500 cash flow. So just think about it. If you have 20 single family houses, right? 20 single family houses, each one of them is cash flowing $500,000, right? So that's $500. Sorry, each one is cash flowing $500. So that's 500 times 20. That's $10,000, right? So that's $10,000 coming into your pocket every month, and you have more buying power to keep buying like that. If that's your strategy, please go for it. You get what I mean? If that's your strategy, go for it, right? Personally, that's not what I'm gonna do, right? Personally, I have about 4 units right now, and from where I stand right now, I think that's the lowest I'm gonna go, right? It has to be at least 4 units, right? So maybe next one will be 6 units, maybe next one will be 10 units, right? Till I'm able to put a lot of investors together and probably go for the bigger numbers, go for the 100 units, go for the 200 units, right? But that's where I'm at right now. If you ask me next year, that might change. You get what I mean? If you ask me next year, that might change. If you ask me in the next 20 years, God keep us, that might change. You get what I mean? So again, so I don't think one is better than the other. I think that's my point. All right, that's my message. Single family house or multi-unit house or 12 units and above or 100 units and above. I don't think one is better than the other. I think it's just a matter of you. It's a matter of what you're comfortable with. It's a matter of what you can buy right now. All right. And it's okay to change. It's okay to be flexible. It's okay to say, you know what, I've changed my mind. All right. That's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.